YouTube as well. Wait for it any second now. There we go. So we're live on YouTube as well. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting a brand new campaign of Mount & Blade. And the intention is we're going to choose the quote-unquote capital city of one of the other factions as our target. And our goal is going to be to conquer that city. Because, like, actually conquering the whole map and doing that is, like, hundreds and hundreds of hours. Why are you so quiet? Well, too quiet. Doesn't matter. They're basically like, yo, you're important. Go take over the world. So we get our different groups. We're going to be very military-based on this one. So let's see. We gain more renown with battles. We gain more income while serving as a mercenary. We get more production. Armies cost more influence. Recruiting is cheaper. Armies lose less cohesion. And our relationship penalty for kingdom decisions. So those are probably a pretty strong one. Let's see, Windows always wants to set your webcam as your standard microphone whenever I plug it in, instead of keeping my real microphone active. So annoying. I believe you go into Device Manager and you right-click and disable the device entirely, the microphone to it. It'll stop doing that. We can go to the Empire, where it's less to garrison troops. Being in an army costs brings in more influence. So Sturgeons are so far looking the best. Caravans are 30% cheaper to build. This is going to be if we're going like a trade one. We're not doing that. Recruiting and upgrading mounted troops are cheaper. If we're doing sieging a castle is kind of the big thing. Mounted troops aren't going to matter that much. Let's see. 50% less speed penalty and sight range in forests. Town and preparing rulers have... So basically the Sturgians are going to be the ones who are the best ones for this purpose. We get our infantry easier, and we lose less cohesion. So we can stay in armies longer. So I can't think that kind of determines our start. And then we have... Look, man. I don't want to be checking out your junk. Let's see. I'm going to say, extending your using for captions is pretty good. I do sometimes turn them on to make sure they work. Yeah, no, I put a lot of effort in that. Worst game you have ever played on stream. Worst performing was the first time I played Elden Ring. Worst as in bad was, I think, Snowplow Simulator, which I would argue as if someone looked up everything you shouldn't do about motion sickness and then decided that was a to-do list on how to make a game. It was even the iron stomach of us were not feeling great after playing that for only a little bit. And we have Captain Sanity on a 7 stream streak. Thank you for catching the last 7. Oh yeah, no, it was like, to give you an... Well, let me get past I'm not staring at this dude's bare chest, because it's weird. Where's the random button? I'm gonna put time into it. Sure, good enough for me. Change clothing, please. Thank you. It's a nice chest, though. Hey, look. Everyone can have their choices. But, basically the problem is, you know, you start by plowing snow by hand. You've got your shovel. And okay, you shovel. It was as that they mounted the camera on the handle of the shovel that it would, like, go down and it would scoop down to the camera and then come back up. Every single scoop. And you're just like, why? And then your character would catch a cold after a while if they were just out there going for it. And they would cough or sneeze or like whatever it was. They would like hack and all that every like 15 to 30 seconds. And the whole camera would very aggressively shake. It's just like every like 30 seconds. So it's just it's like, I'm not someone who typically gets motion sick, but oh god, please stop.
Shields up! Move to enemy! Victory!
Sure, whatever. That's fine.
Make a circle! Hold back! Hold shields! Heaven be praised! That is up!
I don't really care, actually. That's all fine. Just weighs nothing, super tall. I don't care. We'll just move on. It doesn't matter. We're gonna cover ourselves in armor, and we're never going to see what we look like ever again. He's not quite as handsome as Raj. This is fair. On Blade 2? Uh-huh. Not sure I played this one. Yeah, no, Blade 2 is excellent. We got a 25 stream streak, Dick Butte, saying, I'm particularly proud of myself for doing anything 25 times without fail. But good seeing you, Red Panda. All right, so we are planning on conquesting a capital as our goal. So we're going to be focused on being able to actually handle a bunch of that. So I believe, if I remember correctly, yeah, so it was Stuart. Yeah, Stuart was important for increasing your party size. Tactics is another big. Well, tactics was for the auto resolve, so we don't need that. So Stuart is going to be the big one for us more than anything. Engineering will probably be relevant. Otherwise, it'll probably be just choosing a combat skill and rolling with it. So let's see. Is there anything here that gives me Stuart? No. So being able to mount is not going to be that important for us. So free farmers is a strong choice, because it will give us polearm and athletics. Yeah, so we can go with 3 farmers, and I know we get different stats here. We'll get endurance. Endurance is a perfectly acceptable stat for us. So we're going to get that. Do you mind if I give some advice? I've played this game a lot in the past, Bentley. So it's fine. We're not looking at doing like a massive campaign to last forever. Medical is also important. Help your army heal faster rate. Yes, you are correct. So we can get medical, and then we get mounts, but I don't really need that. Alright, so that would give us more endurance and medical. We'll get horses a little bit, which, you know, that's not bad. And all these, they just give you a backstory that's totally irrelevant to anything. But you can, you know, you can, like, bring up, talk about that kind of thing. There's medical there. Scouting isn't a bad one, so gathering herbs in the wild to give us more medical. Probably what we're gonna do. Okay. That would give us more polearm. That also gives us more polearm. I think we'll go with that. So we don't care about that. We don't care about that. That's not relevant to us. This would give us more polearms. That'd give us more endurance. There we go. We get a little bit of Stuart as well. Okay. I have been ignoring a lot of stuff here. Because I could have the whole backstory, and I've gone through and talked through everything and decided what we were doing with that in the past. Alright, so it looks like we're just going to get probably more polearms. We don't actually have a choice. I'll go subdued the raider for the athletics so we can catch people. Alright. So yeah, so we'll go through what our backstory was now. So we have the culture of Storge. We are recruiting and are upgrading our infantry troops as 25% cheaper. Our armies lose 20% less daily cohesion and 20% more relationship penalty for kingdom decisions. I don't care. We're going to be conquering. We're not worrying about actually holding land. That's not our objective. We are a family of free farmers. So we get 10 skill levels and 1 focus point to athletics and polearms. We had an early childhood. We were skilled with horses. So we get 10 skill levels and 1 focus point to riding and 1 medicine point to endurance. We had adolescence. We gathered herbs in the wild, which gave us focus and medicine, scouting, and endurance. Youth, we trained with the Hearthguard, which gave us focus and riding, polearm, and endurance. As a young adult, we treated people well, so we got a point in charm and steward, as well as a point in social. Plus, we got mercy, generosity, and honor, as well as a little bit of renowned. And our backstory is we subdued a raider, which gave us a point in one-handed weapons and athletics, as well as a point in vigor. Is this sandbox or story mode? I chose new, so I actually didn't choose any specific mode. I probably should. I probably should choose sandbox, shouldn't I? Does watch time work? Watch Juices play? Gotcha. Yeah, that was a good one. Before we go into that, should I be switching to sandbox? I didn't even think it matters. Not really matter. Yeah, I don't think it'll matter in our case, because we could just ignore the story. Okay, we could go through and adjust stuff. I'm going to auto-allocate the clan member perks. And I'm going to Iron Man it as well. We'll leave it on just the default difficulty and all that, because this isn't intended to be a thing where I put in, 800 or 900 hours into a run or some nonsense. We're gonna go through. We're gonna build up an arm.
It's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can.
We have no time to lose. Skip this tutorial. Yes, I would like to skip the tutorial. Excellent. Tutorial has been completed. Okay. It's trying. Let's see. And it gave me a piece of the artifact. I don't care. We have her family name, Storge. And now I need to set her family crest, which I totally forgot about. Is there either a tree that looks like... So here's a tree. Can we make it look like it's on fire? This is important. That's fine. We'll just switch it to an axe. Yeah, it didn't look like we could change the background that much. I think they'll do. There, that's more of a wood axe. Perfect. Good enough. Alright, it's also bright orange, so it should be easy to spot compared to a lot of the other ones. It's better to not know. It's like, if you hit Alt F4 in this, you'll get all the achievements. Let's see, you don't have to do the story quest if you don't want to. The main difference of the campaign, you start with a family member, while the sandbox you start alone. Gotcha. Yeah, but your family member goes off and does random things. So right now, if we look at what we've got, is I've got one unit here. We're a cavalry unit. We don't have a lot going for us. I do need to set my skill points. So I have one stat I can place. I'm going to put it down here into Steward. Right at the beginning, because Steward is going to be very important for us to get very large armies. And now I need to go get in fights. So at the beginning, I start with 1,000 gold. And I can go... I don't really care about this quest. I can go and do trades. For those who aren't familiar with this game, there's lots of trading that can go and happen. So if I go here to buy products, I can pop in here and look at stuff and say, oh, how are you doing? Right now, I can't really see too much of the way of prices for other things, so it's not really good for me to do that. But the idea is, I could then go and find places to go. So let's go down to the capital down here. We can recruit some people, which will probably end up being a thing we'll want to do. No, we can't recruit anyone. There's no one here. That's fine. So we can trade. So we've got 1 unit of grain. Lovely. I'm going to need more food. And so when you look at it, where the price is in red there, that means it's currently high. Yellow means it's about average. And green means it's low. I was looking to try and see if I could get some cheap food, but it doesn't look like anything's cheap here. one thing you can do early game to get yourself started is to do some arenas. One of the problems is I have... Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. That's on me. Now I gotta remember how to get out of here. They changed Skyrim mods, so they took the mods on Creation Club and stuck them into what they call creators. Oh man. There's a button to just like straight up leave, and it's not escape. Alt shows me where everything is. Let's look at my stuff. Tab. Thank you. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to find food. Everything's too high priced. And then once we find some food, I can turn around and recruit some people. Why is everything overpriced right now? I didn't leave. What's NNM? I don't know. One of the major reasons for Secret Vortex, Oh, they're mod magic kind of things. So let's check the arena. There's no tournament in town, so we can't do that. Let's check on their food. The other thing you can also do is potentially buy equipment. I usually don't worry about that right away at the beginning. Oh, right. You have, like, no capacity because you're by yourself. Alright, so we have a troop, singular. Now we have a quest here. That's not how I want to do this. It's been a while since I played, so I'm making mistakes. You almost never want to walk around in town unless you just want to have like immersion side of it. There's just not value in doing it. Snare the wealth. Nah. Okay, so you have needs help with brigands. Yes.
Hey, so who are you then?
I'm Rual Storge, and who are you? I am Manacles. I own the land around here, and I speak for the people of my village. I'll remember your name. I've heard you need some help with the problem. I don't think you can help me. You don't have enough troops for this. Well, look. You don't have to say it to my face like that. Okay, now do I have enough troops? Yes, we've been having trouble with bandits, but recently they become a lot more than our share. The hills outside the town are infested. A lot of us are afraid to take our goods to market. Some people have been murdered. Please tell me. I'm getting so desperate. Maybe I'll turn bandit myself. It's bad. So you want me to hunt them down? Well, sir, you'll never get all those outlaws, but if word gets around that you took down the most vicious one, let's say 2 bands of brigands, robbing us wouldn't seem so lucrative. Maybe the rest would go bother someone else. Do you think it'd help? That depends. How many men do you think are required to get the job done? I bet even a party of 10 properly trained accompanied will be able to accompany by your sense. I'll hunt them down for you. Cool, and you'll give me money for it. The big thing is I actually don't care about doing... That's weird they're still showing it that way. Like right now, we're just looking at finding them. I'm just basically looking to have enemies show up. Village Elder thinking about turning to banditry. Yep. Train troops. Needs help with bandits. I don't mind
Sorry, I don't.
double dipping all that stuff. So basically, they're like, hey, we got crappy troops. Could you train them? It's like, yep. So I got free troops that I'm not supposed to let them die. I actually don't care.
Sorry, I don't think.
And we introduce ourselves to this guy. Oh, it's because I already have the same mission. Okay. So now our goal is to kill bandits. Alright. Fight me if you dare. We are fighting a much larger force. We will attack. I will pause the game because I don't... That's not the button. Alright, so we need to go and get our troops ready. I believe it was F2.
Stand apart! Form a shield wall! Loose formation! Kill them all!
Alright, so we're just rushing. Realistically, I've sent my people into a fight that they shouldn't be taking. I haven't played in age, so I'm going to be sloppy about this. All right. So, this is a fight I actually shouldn't have taken, which you can tell by the fact that all my people are dying. But I just need to train up my combat, so I just need to take a fight. As my troops have been completely obliterated, if you haven't noticed. Who did very little damage, but I still get some credit. Come on, throw it and be done with it. It also sucks I have a terrible horse, so I can't keep up with them. I missed. I also have no armor. I have terrible weapons. It's the first fight. Oh, hey. Well, max difficulty recruits are way worse than looters. Yep. I'm trying to get him to bump into a tree on me. Because we could do that, that works out pretty well. Alright, I gained a level for taking out, one of them. Would you... There we go. Okay, it's been so long since I've played. I keep swinging early. Ow. I'm mostly worried about those ones with the spears that can cause my horse to rear up, and if that happens, we get knocked down and we're just done. Where did... Oh, there you are. It's been so long. So you can try first person, you remember shortcut? No, I just gotta readjust. It's been a long time since I played is all. Once I warm up, we'll be good. Oh, mine is off first. It's fine. I deliberately picked on a fight I shouldn't have taken in the first place. But the point is, that fight leveled us. I didn't really lose anything I had to really care about. It is said you had to watch a guide on how to play Fallout 1. Probably not, with how much things have changed. Yeah, so we did get taken captured. We failed a bunch of quests. I am not taking your offer. I don't have money. In the meantime, though, we did gain a level. And that's going to go into stewardship so we can get more troops. Yeah, no, I've played. You don't need to give me like step by step. It's like, here's how you can play. All right, so the issue is I'm going to get immediately grabbed to combat again if we don't hurry. Okay. Alright, so downside is we're still pretty hurt. You have a perk for riding? Maybe. Oh yeah, there we go. Charge damage dealt. So we can have, for personal, we can just basically slam into people, do a little bit extra damage. It's usually pretty terrible. Charge damage dealt with troops in formation. Probably Nimble Steed. Alright. They're just taking a moment because I'm injured. Like, my character's injured. So just need to give my character a moment to heal.
On my command! Charge!
Yeah, so right now I just have units you can run. You have almost 150 hours in game to get a clip in which, if you get dome to the rest of the game. Alright. Yay! So we won that fight with no casualties. Which is the big part of why we did that. We got 2 bonus people. For right now, I'm just going to go on for more infantry. Let's see here. These are slightly better than what we're wearing now. These are worse. I'll take your food. So I also got an upgrade in equipment. I'm leaving behind loot? What loot am I leaving behind? Alright, let's zip back here real fast. Trade. What do you mean I can't sell like this incredibly valuable artifact? The trap, that's closed. Snare the wealthy, not doing that. Oh, you can recruit more people. Yeah, so in the early game, we're just trying to level. Recruits winning a fight. They were terrible at past. Never able to win a fight against a bandit. Least usable. To be fair, I did overwhelm them like 12-3 or something like that. So when we say like they won the fight, keep in mind it was not a fair fight. We fully just outnumbered them. Okay. And you're the one who wants me to get brigands? Alright, so this is actually gonna be a fight that's not gonna go great. Oh wait, they're giving me the whole position thing here? They usually don't do that. Why can I not... Commanders mounted? I don't care. Okay.
Make a shield wall! Forward! Give him hell!
Just trying to keep the horses off for a minute, so we can overwhelm them. Okay. So I took care of the regular troops right away. I drew off the horses. Now it's going to be up to our infantry to win the fight against their mounted people. I'll chase them around and get hits in as able, but I was not expecting you to slap infantry like that. Alright. Okay, well let's go back and just retreat into our group. I need no part of this. Because I took that stab and almost went down. Yep, hit my shield. Hit my shield. No, no, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Take the bait. Alright. Go for my shield. So I'm trying to position myself so he runs into me, and then my troops can just swarm him. Come on. Later on, we'll get some archers in here and all that to try and make it happen. Alright, they got some hits in that time. If I had more life, I would be here. I am surprised you survived that. They were playing super careful because I have like 2 health left. And if I go down, then my people can literally get piecemealed by just that happening again and again, where they don't get a hit in and the horse just keeps getting them for like 2-3 damage. Alright, so you're trying to go wide. There we go. Okay, so we lost 1 troop and 1 troop got injured, and we wiped them the heck out. We're going to take all of them as prisoners. We now have a slightly better infantry person. And I'm just going to go very heavy into this. We can't actually afford this, can we? Here's making bad decisions. We're going to try and run right back to town and immediately... Oh, what do you have? So it's armor 1. So it's the same thing, but lighter, so we'll do that. We've got a whole bunch of food and everything. This is the same quality as far as armor, but lighter. We're taking everything. I'm just trying to establish if there's anything I want out of here. So it's a weapon tier 2. Oh, we have weapon tier 2. That provides better leg armor. Hey,
Thank
Trevor.
you, Sneezy, for subscribing for 20 months. At Rual Storge, I've got a pitchfork, my lord, and I mostly know which end to use. Can I join up?
Hey, Flem Sneezy, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. You had subbed to the channel for 20 months, so a year and 8 months. So thank you so much for that continued support. It does mean a whole lot. I'm not doing Twitch integration or anything like that, if that was the question, but that's always a good time. Okay, so that would drop us. It just moves one to the other. It's fine. So grab all the rest of that. Choose OK. And I immediately need to get back to town. Because our people are going to start getting bad. Actually, we apparently got a bunch of money suddenly. Oh, because we finished the quest. I started thinking, it's like, man, we're going to go like into debt and all that. So, let's mark the things we want to keep. We keep those. The rest of that we sell. And that's a cool $1,000-something. Replace the troop that died. And that's all going well. You want me to do that? Do we have people at the tavern? I remember you could tell just by looking at this place. Choose prisoners to be ransomed. We will ransom them away for a little extra money. Because in just a few short decades, we'll be yelling for the Empire. I can feel it. It happens. Sometimes you just have to yell for the Emperor. Okay. And I'm still badly hurt. Gonna buy some extra grain while we're here. I think they had another quest for taking on brigands as well. Because that's really all I'm trying to do at the moment.
It's been a while.
Is I'm just trying to fight brigands and all that to start leveling ourselves up so we're not completely incapable of a fight. Alright, so I did group up to have 12. That's fine. We're going to participate. I can't. We're going to suffer bad casualties for this. I forgot, we're still too injured for me to actually participate myself. So will we win the outcome? Because I have, like, no tactics whatsoever. We did. We actually didn't take any losses. Cool. So... I can't take the troops. I don't have the capacity for them. So they get to stay. We're just going to keep checking here. So we got slightly improved boots. Nice. And eventually I'll go and just buy stuff that's better. Grab all that. While we're here, we'll quickly drop these off. So again, anything that's food I'm going to tag to not get rid of. So food and horses I won't get rid of. We are going to work on building up our finances. Okay, what do we got here for quests? Help with brigands. Yep.
So who?
And these quests will start to get worse as we go along. We'll also want to get companions and all that to go with us.
You best back off.
Alright.
Under my command! Make a charge!
So basically, I'm telling them to put their shields up for defense, and then to charge. That means if we run to a group of archers, we'll just literally force our way through with shields. They do relatively well against mounted ones who don't try and range. So like just straight up normal cavalry. They work fine. Mostly what I'm going to do in the early game is I'm going to try and split up their troops. Because it means we'll take less casualties. I'll go in and go for hits of opportunity as I see them. But that's what I'm gonna do early game. Start trying to build up my stuff, get my steward up, get my tactics up. Yeah, so we're basically getting flawless victories here now, as long as I manage to keep the... Oh, I need to drop those people off. But yeah. Later on, I'm going to start spreading out into more different types of units. But I found just going really heavy into the early game infantry has worked very well for me in the runs past. That you have, like, all these involved tactics, like, or, hear me out, a whole bunch of people with shields. And armor. Let's see, there was a mode where people could get a troop named after them in the game. And they would be flying a name tag. I don't think that was a mode. There's a Twitch integration mods. Can you borrow a howitzer? I don't have any of those. So I don't know why you'd expect me to be able to do that. Alright. And eventually we will get where they'll just be... that they'll just, like, surrender on arrival. That they'll just be like, oh, you just outnumber us, have mercy. We are an unknown entity right now with a small army, so no one's going to, give up without a fight on us. Why are my controls being weird? I had, like, for one moment I couldn't steer, and then the next moment, like, I wasn't holding my shield up. I think, like, clicked out of the window or something. There we go. Did they actually get the mounted one? No, they did. Okay. Come back. That was dumb of me. It's fine. Now I get to watch them resolve it. Let's see. Only bandits surrender in Bannerlord. War bands, others also surrendered. I thought I've had, like, other armies. This is going back a number of versions. I thought I had other armies on the rare occasion when I really, really, really heavily outnumbered them surrender. But they were far less likely to. Yay! There was only one injury. It was me. I was the injury. Okay. And I gained a level for getting mortally wounded in combat. And I got a better spear. Okay. Maybe it was Mountain Blade Warband? Yeah, I don't... Well, I don't... This is the only Bannerlord game I've ever owned. Well, the only Warband, whichever one I've owned. So it's definitely not me mistaking it for another game because I haven't played the other ones. Let's see. Polearm damage while mounted. More damage while on foot. Yes, because we're ultimately going to end up sieging castles and all that, so that's going to be a whole thing. And I'm going to continue to invest in stewardship, because that is going to be huge for us. Alright. So we can go to trade, check for food stuff, mark those off. Everything else can be sold. We can go to Tavern District, ransom our prisoners, get ourselves a little bit more money. If you max trading, you can just buy towns. Yep. I mean, we could potentially do that as our way of taking the last town. Realistically, though, we're going to do a lot of fighting early on. So we don't have any other things we can level. I didn't see a person here to recruit. And they don't have a quest for us that we care about. Over time, we'll actually have some of these will become more reasonably priced. Like, the price will start going down because I'm not buying particularly high quantities of their stuff. Recruit. We can have another troop now than we could before. You need help with brigands?
Hey.
Sure.
So who-
Usually don't have this reliability of getting quests to hunt brigands. Let's see, can't wait at towns to heal faster. They could actually fight. Yeah. I'm mostly trying to run around to deal with, like, stuff as well. So you need help with brigands, but I already have that style of quest, so I can't do anything with it. We can go check up here real fast. I probably need to wait at the town, though. Needs help with brigands. Gang needs recruit. And they have, I can go to the keep to continue the main story, but I don't really care. Oh, I see. Where was it? It was like, wait. Give myself a little bit of healing. Alright, so we can leave here. Go try to hunt for those other two. I mean, I guess in the meantime I will talk to him. I was like, I'm not gonna worry about it. I was like, oh, that's fine, he's already gone. There should still be brigands running around the area. Because this is where I grabbed the quest, is up here.
Forgive me what may seem to be an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine. So, who might you be?
I'm Rual Storge, who are you? I am Gario's rightful Emperor of the Calandrians. I am Lord of Zonica and Jalmares. Marys. What's the Nert's Folly? Well, that was... I don't care about the story. It's fine. Basically, you just ask about the fight, and it continues the quest. Yeah. He has a quest, but I can't do it yet. I've had times that I played this game long in the past where you'll have, like, one of the main people of one of the factions will have just lost a fight and gotten away, and that you could just catch them while they're in that situation and just, oh, it's the Emperor of the other country, by themselves, and executed. Would you give me some brigands to fight? There you go. Alright, so unfortunately right now, you can see, even with my horses, I'm not that much faster. Yeah, they're out of range now. Okay. Your poor horse. It's fine. We'll get better with the horses and that in time. That's the reasons we got athletics early on, is that's important for being able to catch people and whatnot. I don't have any points in it yet. I have to do stuff. So even where I'm running around like this, we're gaining points in scouting and all that. And we're eating all that food. Let's see if there's a tournament going on as well. Because that's another way to get a quick influx of money and sometimes a quick influx of equipment, is winning a tournament. So go to the arena. There is no tournament going on right now. Okay, bye. Do you have a quest for me to escort anything by chance? No. Yep, no, I'm aware. I had different types of food, but then I ate it all. And unfortunately, where I'm at in the map, your choices are wheat or wheat. Or like getting a single unit of butter. Okay, scouting. Traveling speed is faster during the daytime, and we can see better during the daytime. Traveling speed is better during the nighttime. We can see way better. So the idea between these two is that I'm going to go with this one because it's more significant. It means going into the night, I'm more likely to be able to catch people. Really? I mean, I'm still going to kill them. But, I was hoping they'd stay in range or account.
Make a charge!
Alright, later on we'll get more involved tactics about, like, trying to have a group to draw their fire and then outflank them and yada yada. Right now, we don't have those skills and abilities and competencies. Instead, we just kind of... Did you hit my horse? Get stabbed. Okay. Where are you? And I just nailed that guy for 134. Okay. We probably don't have anything we care about. We got ourselves a unit of butter. Nice. Did not count for the quest, though. We were too far away. I mean, we were both running at each other on horses, and I smashed him two hands with a spear. Yeah, so we're probably going to fail this quest by the fact of just not finding targets and catching them in time. Over time, I'll actually steal horses and all that as well from people. How much are the grapes? I've got a lot of money. Now, we are overburdened a little bit, but that won't last long. Just was like, it's over 9,000! Well, I mean, no, but sure. Oh, wait, that'll work. It's a downside of as my... they all got too far away. Let's try and force them around this way. Okay, that should work. I want them to be close enough so I get credit for the quest if I fight them. Come on, I'm right here on your heels. Okay.
On my command! Raise your attack!
You know, I went with this one more because of the cheaper, they're better for making armies, is the idea. So when it comes to me doing the conquest side of things, that's cool. I apparently stabbed him on the backswing, because... Stop hitting my horse. It deserves so much better than your garbage. Alright. So take prisoners. And nothing we care about here, and capacity is exceeded. Let's quickly sell and all that. So you probably let your troops form up before sending them out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So mark the butter not for sale. Drop all that. It's fine. They'll eat one unit of food and then they'll be good. We can get some horses and all that to help out. We probably should. Trying to remember. They've got things that are like, this is a horse for hauling stuff as opposed to being stuff for your people to ride. It's fine. Recruit troops. Can't take anymore. It's okay. Oh, wait. We got prisoners to get rid of. $12. All right. Let's split the difference here. Okay. I don't mind if they turn and fight me. They're gonna be out of range before I catch them. Like, that'll be a problem that gets better as we get more scouting speed, or more scouting skill, and more mounted skill, and all those things. Hey, Rual gained a level. Okay, so we gained a level, and with that, we have maxed out our stewardship, and we're going to go to intelligence and add more intelligence.
We're just armless shepherds.
Alright. And now I'll take care of this quest.
Command!
Yeah, so all I'm doing is I'm doing
For the
that,
wall!
which is just them getting their shields up. I don't actually care about them getting close in ranks. You know, just pros and cons of that. It's a big thing is to get that shield up so they don't just get speared, or javelined rather, on their way in. Just keep their shield up and just walk into them. Ow. And all of them stopping to throw stuff at me, just making so my troops can close ranks and get on them. Okay. And sorted. Okay. So yeah, so we're definitely bullying the little groups. That's what you do early game. Is you just bully all like the little different groups you can get your hands on real quick. Jagged Spear isn't an upgrade. Bracers are an upgrade. Let's see. Always been a mounted archer kind of girl. It's fun. Yeah, I tend to do pole arms a lot more when I played. Like, that's one of the nice things is the game does let you play a whole bunch of different ways, and it's not like, oh, you just can't succeed with this way or that way. It is pretty flexible. Alright. You can drop that off. Okay. We still can't make our army bigger yet. We'll get there. Then you had a quest for brigands.
Oh, wait.
They've had to adjust this since the last time I played. I remember I'd sit there and get one of these quests every once in a long while. And now I'm having no problem keeping those quests rolling. Alright.
Hear me! Former, kill them all!
You remember correctly? Yeah, no, Snow was in the game for a very long time. Because that was one of the big things, was there was, I can't remember if it was one of the armies or whatever. Am I doing Farming Simulator today? Yeah, I'll be doing that in the second half of stream. So right now, it is getting pretty close to 9 p.m. EST. I usually switch around 11 p.m. EST. Give or take a little bit, depending on what's going on in the games I'm playing and whatnot. Oh my god. That dude got javelined right through the side of the skull. I've played this game for a long time. I've seen people get hit. That was one of the most merciless hits I've seen in the game. Like, I've seen people get pin-cushioned pretty bad in this. But that was just everything is... What's this? Custom what? Oh, it's just showing me... Okay. I was just wondering, it's like... The guy was fine and just suddenly... Plop. Alright, pretty soon we'll start leaving the area to get ourselves access to more types of food and... all that noise. That's fine. Actually, right here, we could drop off the armor and all that. And the tavern district. Because your prisoners usually will escape after a while. Like, it takes some time, but... No tournament today. Alright. Yeah, so early game is just picking on people.
My command! Form a shield wall! Charge!
Oh, a modder did it? Oh, that's, so snow used to slow down the movement of your troops so far as on the map. I don't know about, like, in actual combat or whatever. But on the map, there was a penalty for running in the snow. I'm just gonna pick on your troops. You're gonna run around like that, we can just do this. Okay. I think it's a few times I've been knocked off my horse where they didn't just kill my horse. Really? Come on. Time the battlefield? No, I get you're saying they made it affect the battlefield, but it, like, if it's in the base game, cool. If it's a mod, it doesn't matter. Oh, I hit way too early. I was trying to knock him off his horse so he didn't have to do this run back and forth nonsense. There's just my troops way over there. That's kind of the annoying thing. And even with the archers, I found, unless they run straight away, all your archers just miss. If they run straight away, your archers just demolish them. Come on. Looks like the other group might... I can't tell they're coming here or chasing the other horse person. Yeah, there is a thing that when they move... That's what I wanted to do. Sorry, horse. Your rider was being a jerk and had to be dealt with. But yeah, no, there's, you know, I don't think it's like there's a bracing, but there's a mechanic with spears specifically, if you hit the horse, that it could cause it to rear up. And just when you have that happen, if you're on the mount, you just immediately get overrun. Okay. There we go. The horse fell down. Alright. So we did loot, or we did win without casualty. We'll start getting some archers and other stuff here in not too long. Ooh, real big upgrade in our gloves. What? So this has much better leg armor. The armor tier doesn't really tell me anything. Okay, whatever. We're not gonna be able to catch them. We have multiple penalties going on right now slowing us, so we just need to drop off our stuff, circle back. But yeah, no, it's definitely a thing that spears are a good counter for get that. Let's see. More hit points, more combat movement speed. I would rather have the combat movement speed, honestly. Okay, we're good with all this. Drop it off. Recruit troops. We're good. Ransom off the prisoners. Okay, so now we don't have nearly as many penalties going on. Okay, so it did bring them together. I actually wanted that because I'd rather risk losing a couple of troops
Shields, give 'em hell!
and making this happen than playing it safer and just not making much progress. Yeah, throw your crap at me. Okay. Yeah. Yep, nope. Pay attention to me. No, you're good. Pay attention to me. I might be able to corral him back into my troops. Or he could just... That's fine. Hey, follow me. I do really want to get some, like, we're gonna need to get ranged people to deal with the cavalry. Come on. Yeah, no fight. It's cool. Stick around. What is taking you so long? Thank you. I was like, I got a whole group. Please get over here. Alright, looks like... Oh, no, there's still two up. Alright. It's almost just like baiting them into your troops when they do this nonsense. But yeah, we'll get archers so that when they bump into that. Where are you? There you are. That tree threw off my timing. How is that horse not dead?
Form a shield wall!
It's just like the whole line they're just shoving through, doing like no damage. Just put like a spike on a shield or something. I couldn't see him through the bush. I should have known better. It's fine. We'll still win the fight. Let's see, can you get on the horse you left one of the enemies? Yes. You can actually take a bunch of their horses too. I think if you don't have enough riding skill, it won't let you. But you can, like, jump on other people's horses and all that kind of stuff. Ooh. We've got just a straight up better spear. Love to see it. Better helmet. Alright, let's get out of this area and start moving on to the next one. See if we can't get more food varieties, that kind of stuff. Because it's also good when you can get, there's one where you escort caravans. You end up getting some really solid fights from that one. Going to go a long way. We also want to try and recruit in some companions, and part of that is I'm going to have to go someplace else, because I keep checking the tavern. If you look here, we have a caravan here, and then we have just the garrison, so that's not going to do us any good. We're going to go check out some other towns and see what we can find. So I don't care about that. So we just go ahead and move right on up here. Check them out. Actually, we have an escort caravan, a caravan ambush, so that'll probably be good for us. There's no troops for us here. We could join the term if we weren't already so weakened. There's no one we can recruit in the tavern. But a caravan escort quest would be good. So you can go here. We can escort or caravan ambush. Let's go with caravan ambush right now.
Who are you?
You like to help? I don't think you have enough troops for it. Well, never mind. We'll try the other one.
Who are you and what?
Okay, so we need to escort the caravan. Can't remember if there's a follow button or not. Because if I remember correctly, what ends up happening is they'll send a group to intercept you.
We're not looking for a fight.
Alright, that's actually a pretty sizable group.
On my command! Raise your shields!
That is going to be a rough fight.
Charge!
I mean, we're getting scattered, but I can't hold position because they just circle. That said, I'm getting some hits in here. Okay. We had a bunch of them chasing me around, trying to finish me off. As demonstrated by the fact that like 3 of them just rush into me right there. Doesn't look like my troops are taking much in the way of losses. They're scattered, but they're not going down. There we go. Loop back through my own people. Give me some defense. Come on. Hey, I need at least one of you to hit this guy. Stop. I appreciate your being defensive. I do. But I also need you to actually swing your weapons. I drag... Oh. Drag them directly to you. Oh, there we go. Finally caught me. Alright, well, I mean, it doesn't look like we've lost really any of our foot soldiers. And I think I single-handedly took down like 8 or 9 of them. Remember that after you skill your mount skill, you get a better horse? It feels so nice, because at the beginning it feels awkward and heavy to maneuver, which is good. Yeah, no, that's absolutely a thing. Alright, looks like they got 4 or 5 enemies still up. Oh, more than that, like 8. But they're knocking them down. Right, no, I gotcha. Yeah, so I see 5 of them still running around. There we go. Oh, they got one of our people. Well, I've had runs of actually foregone the horse entirely and just been on foot. Which is probably another reason why I like pole arms. With the pole arms, you can have someone rush you with the horse, and you can actually, if you have a longer pole arm, you can stick them as they run up and dismount them immediately, and then just your people swarm them. Alright, come on. Yeah, they did get a couple kills on us. Mounted archers are a pain if you're on foot. It's true. That's the reason I put my people on charge at a minute there. Is I had them holding position, but they're just getting circled, and so they're holding the shields the wrong way. There was at least one good hit on that person's horse. Just the two of them left. I'm curious how you still have arrows left. And then there was one. I wish I could see how many arrows they have left, because they do run out. Is he finding my playstyle more suited being on foot? You like having one hand and a shield and a good longbow? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, for me, I like having my troops where you have like the marching line. Like I'm fighting in nothing but mounted stuff, like just mainly mounted stuff, which is hurting me a bit. But when it's melee to melee, or like not melee, when it's foot soldier to foot soldier, being able to just, like, push your troop directly into theirs where their range can do kind of nothing to stop you for a while.
Die, you pig!
Yeah, no, at the moment I've got one group. Oh, come on. And every one of them missed.
I'll eat your liver! Die!
Okay, he's run out of arrows. Alright. Why are you so bad at actually hitting him? Like, just hold your sword out. You don't even have to, like, swing. Just hold your sword out. Let it hurt itself running into your blades. Instead of slowly attritioning them down by bumping into them with the horse. Oh, one of them got hit on the horse. There, finally. All right. So we did suffer one of our troops died, and we had 5 injuries. So really, in all that, we only actually lost 1 person. I got wrecked personally and individually. Ooh, better horse. Hey, Grover, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate that. I do hope you had yourself a good stream and all that. Alright. So let's not try and push too far, too fast. We're gonna go to the next town and sell stuff. Get ready to set. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? What were we playing tonight? We were playing some Hearts of Iron 4, according to Twitch. I actually don't know that one. Oh, and we gained a level, didn't we? Mounting, so we have more hit points. 50% chance of your mount dying or becoming lame after a battle. Go with that. And we gained some points here. So we've already got that maxed out. I'm going to start leaning into my own stuff and get my polearm skill higher. I'm going to run ahead and deal with this. But yeah, so I hope you had a good time. If you're looking for some halls of... Iron 4 and all that, you can absolutely find that with Grover. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted trying to deal with a couple things. So we need to recruit another person because we lost one of our troops. We need to trade away the stuff we don't need. Keep the horse. The rest can go. Let's see, so that takes care of that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You were LARPing as a Polish peasant republic. Interesting. Like I said, it's a game I don't personally know well, so I just don't know it well. I mean, I don't know it. Alright, so we don't have anyone we can bring in here. Pretty soon, I'll probably take my money and use it to just buy better equipment. Alright. So we got pretty messed up in that last engagement. Mostly just got stabbed. It was stressful because you're at war with everyone at the end of it. Sounds about right for half of these games. Help the caravan. So I can't actually take control because I'm too injured, so I just have to depend on the AI winning it for me. Because basically the idea is that I'm injured and my people are controlling themselves at the moment. It does look like we're winning. We are taking some casualties, though, which I'm not super excited about, but it's not like again our option. So we've got their units we can take from them. We have a balanced bow. So we'll take that. Alright. That'll do for now. And go here. I need to recruit more people. Let's see, still learning. Yeah. Gotcha. Like, I know nothing about the game, so I'm kind of looking going, these are words that people are saying. Curious, the looters are going to go for it. Alright, we gained another level in something or point some. Medical. Okay. So we recover... So personally, we recover 30% of health after each fight. Personally, we heal at a higher rate just in general. Probably that one. We can't recruit anyone right now. Trade, we have all the stuff we care about marked, so get that out of here. Keep cashing in. Still definitely not healed enough to do a whole lot. We can... Oh, we've got someone here. So we can ransom people.
Peace to you, stranger. What is your name?
Let's skip the peasantries and get right to business. I'd use someone like you. Sure. I don't care what your stats are. You're in the army. So now it's going to complain to have one too many, so we're going to let someone loose. And if we go to our clan and go to parties. Let's see. So surgeon. So I'm going to be better at just about everything. You're a better engineer. So we'll go ahead and make you this. Make you a scout for right now. Alright, so I don't have enough people for the different roles. Okay. So I heard you used to play Project Zomboid all the time? Yeah, I played Project Zomboid as... Like, it wasn't the main game in the fact that it was still a variety creator, but I played a lot of it. I used to hold the world record for the highest kill count run ever streamed, 135,121 zombies killed in one character in one life on harder than apocalypse settings. That was like the big claim to fame for me in Project Zomboid. That record has been beaten. I had it at 135 and some change. The new record, last I looked, I think they're at like 820 or 830,000 now. And since then, I've been taking kind of a break and just doing other style runs. Like, the character's still alive that's got that record. It's just they've burned out pretty badly on doing that gameplay, so just mix it up to keep it at least somewhat fresh. Gang needs weapons. Sure, I will hire you as well.
Help, stranger. So, who might you be?
And you've noticed where I'm going and not caring at all what their anything is. It's fine. We'll have some of them who get unhappy, but it's fine. So parties. Ooh, you're gonna let me have like 20 extra units? Heck yeah. All right.
We're not looking for a fight.
Let's see. When do you hope to run? Oh, you're talking about the other game. Gotcha. All right, we're probably getting to the point. Yeah, so I'll finish this fight. And after this fight... So you're going to be down there with them. And I'll be assisting. You just... Actually, you assist.
Make a shield wall! Charge!
Been so long since I played. Okay. Alright, so we'll take the looters prisoner. We will upgrade our troops. Upgrade those troops. Cool. We have a lot of equipment to deal with, so that is a hands down better piece of armor for me. I get dibs. Alright, and then the rest we can just grab. So we've gained skills. So leadership, 2 experience per day. 1 troop tiers recruiting of the same culture. And experience for tier 1 and tier 2 troops. 3 per experience per day for each troop in a garrison or governed. Probably this one because we're not going to be doing much in the way of garrisoning or governing in this run. That just doesn't align with what we're working on. And none of you have anything else to care about right now. What we are going to do, though, is... Do we actually get to this? Yeah, we went from that town. We need to go through real fast and get them some equipment. So that'll be a significant upgrade for you. There's a hat. There's a horse. Give you a spear of some kind. And same deal. Basically, what I'm trying to do is at least get some kind of equipment on them real fast. But we'll need to upgrade a lot of it. Let's plan to run over here real quick. Get to our next town, try and get some more supplies. I will need to take... I usually have to take a quick, like, couple-minute break in the middle of the stream. Because my wife doesn't get home till the middle of the stream and all that. Oh, it's just saying I can recruit the looter. I don't want to do that. Couple minutes, break during the middle of the stream. So I usually have to do that. And that's just me, like, tossing my dinner in the oven, and she usually grabs it out for me in a little bit. That's just because she gets home in the middle of my stream and all that. Oh, too many. So it's just kind of the way it works out. And we can go here and trade. So we've got the grain, and then, like, everything else can go. So food we're still doing fine. We have an overabundance on just one food supply. I need to get other food types in here. Oh, good. They got meat on a discount. That works. Fish isn't too bad. Okay. And then, do you have another person here? You do.
Your health, stranger. So, who might you be?
And I think that's all the people we can get right now, if I'm not mistaken. So you're a better engineer. Yeah, so you'll be our medic for right now, even though you're terrible at it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, we're probably maxed out in the number. Yeah, companions 3. So we're at our max number of companions for the moment. We want to go to our group right now. I got to drop one of our regular recruits because I have too many people. It'll slow us down. Okay, so bear with me, chat. I need to take a couple-minute break real fast to just go ahead and get my dinner in the oven kind of thing. And then we'll pick up where we left off here. In the meantime, we'll put up a bunch of clips and all that for you to enjoy. But thank you again for tuning in, and I'll be back here in just a couple minutes. So thank you again. You know what we should do that our characters haven't done? Let's have a lantern. A sky lantern thing. We've done this, I think, 3 or 4 times in this run, and we have had not a single one that has been a positive experience. So, we'll see if this one's better. It's the first time we've had one with clear skies. Yeah, but I was just kind of showing. I talked about, like, putting, like, a giant pile of bodies to try and ramp. But you can see where you can get some pretty good air. Ah, that hurts. That was just 1 second. Like, here, I'm assuming someone got a clip of it. If you have a clip of it, let me know and I'll permit you. And, oh no, I chose the wrong thing. I didn't mean to arrest you. I meant to give you medicine. This is not at all the same thing that what I meant to do. Whoops. I unintentionally did a literal kidnapping. I don't have anywhere that needs power generation right now. Take that back, I do. Well, that's a game over. Let's do this the uncontrolled way. All right. I didn't do that right. Alright, so it is 5 below now. And then continuing to go down. It should be flipping at some point, because it's 210.8 was the flip point. Oh, there we go. Steam is down to 5 kilograms. It's cooling down much more rapidly now. It's actually fluctuating wildly. The fanfare. The fanfare for sploosh. 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 And since there's 2 sides that airlock, this shouldn't be really that bad. Well, we've lost. I thought we had depressurized it. So that's the thing that confused me, is we depressurized it, and was exposed to the entire opening. Well, and that brings the end of our hard space shipbreaker run. Yeah, you know, it'd be awfully... Alright, you know what? It's fine with me. We had a marble meteorite just strike a duck and kill it. Okay. I get it. I get it, Cassandra. You didn't like that duck in particular. That duck in particular was a duck you decided did not deserve to live anymore. This duck, Duckling 11, Cassandra, not a fan. Just really didn't like the way the beak looked. There's something about it just really irked her. So I'm about to go... Oh, everything has stopped moving. What have we done? It's going to be an emerald eruption. Look at them continuing to expand frame by frame. They're continuing to launch into space. Oh god, what is this? Why? I have a frame. I have individual frame. Look at the height those things got. Just let it settle down. Okay. Surprisingly, didn't instantly go slideshow again. Okay. There's fuel in there, but because we pulled the reactor, it doesn't look like it's that bad. Nice. So yeah, literally all I had to do was just grab the reactor and be like, alright, get it out of here. Oh! There's apparently still fuel on that line? Okay. Stop. Why is it pitch black? What am I supposed to do? The whole thing just went pitch black instantly. I can see nothing. Am I gonna weasel by at the last second? Ah, yes. Just the way it's supposed to be. Ooh, fog! That's exactly what I wanted with my tropical storm helicopter. Fog! Excellent! This feels great! This is exactly what I want as we're going into nighttime and it's going to get super dark and I won't be able to see. This helicopter sucks. I'm glad we're not in a very high pop area because this is the kind of thing that would get you killed 100%. Backwards since you had dice roll. Oh no, it's when you win the roll, so arguably you get more consistent amounts of maintenance if you have higher maintenance. Thank you for the follow, Psy Omegas. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Come by for another pass. Plus, with their performance getting a little pokey, this is probably helping us keep the performance from getting too terrible. Alright, nip after Could you not bang in that door? I would like you to keep... I want the door. Stop hitting the door. I want the door. Thank you. Individual groups or whatever like that. Oh, you legitimately scared the crap out of that. That's the first time I've been gotten with that in a long time. Whoever did that, you were well-timed, probably Cookie. Because this is legit a place that always makes me nervous. And I was looking at chat for a second, and the noise played, and I thought I had just gotten got. It's very rare that I actually get caught by that, and that was like, I'm not afraid to admit when I do get legitimately caught. Well played. Okay, sorry about that. That took me longer than I intended for it, so apologies about that. I also realized, I know we had at least one sub since stream start, but I don't remember how many subs or bits we've had. So I need to quickly go back, because I owe Lego. Because I know I had a Prime Gaming sub earlier. Yeah, so I had Flem Sneezy re-up their sub. And I think that's as far back as I can see. That might be the only one. Okay, so I do owe a Lego for Flem Sneezy's sub. If I missed anyone, please get me on that. But for those who don't know, every single time I get a sub or 100 bits, we have a Lego kit that we're building one piece at a time. And Dark Drago's dropping 500 bits. Okay, so it's 6 pieces now, because that's 500 bits. Let's go ahead and get that knocked out real fast, so I'm making sure I'm staying honest with it. This is the kit so far. We have had people have figured out what it is. I'm not going to say what it is if you haven't recognized it yet. That's just more fun for me to have you have to figure it out. I need to move stuff around because I've got too much junk on my desk, per the usual.
Thank you, Jason040914, for subscribing 8 months.
Thank you, Jason, for the Prime Gaming sub. You've been sub to the
Hype
channel
trainers
for
go.
8 months.
Choo choo.
I do really appreciate that. So that puts us up to 7 Lego pieces. Alright, so I left off there. And I don't have any pieces set aside and ready, unfortunately, so let's see. Let me go ahead and get a couple of pieces out for the next couple of steps, so I don't have to stop and, like, you know, do this a whole bunch. So you need a really, really short gray bar. But it's been a fun thing we've been doing in addition. The goal of it is just to kind of give people an extra little fun thing that happens each time we get bits. I had people go, how much it cost me to finish the kits. Like, that's not the idea. I don't intend on people to sit there and just dumping money to try and get the kit done. It'll not make sense, is the way I will phrase it. It would not make sense for people to do that. I need to find some of these, and I can get a couple of these steps knocked out. We just opened a new bag of pieces the last time we did this, so the bin is very full that I pulled the pieces out of. Am I looking for anything? Yes, I am. So there's a piece. It's like that twisted. I think it's like a one-off piece. It looks so much like the others. There, is that it? No. I've also got one section of hair. I need a haircut. What I need. Because the hair's getting all up in my face. Why can I not find it? This whole step is nothing but small pieces. Oh, it's because I'm looking for it being the wrong color. I was looking for it being a black piece. It's kind of a dark gray. Okay. Oh, I need 2 of those? Come on. Well, at least now I know it looked like it's easy to find. Alright, so I had 7 pieces that we need to do. So we already put that there. And then you go here. So that's 1 piece. And then we have put this. I don't see what's happening. Oh, I see. Okay. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 'Alright. That's showing that as being even, though. Why are you not even? Something's not right here. Oh no, wait, actually, showing that the yellow piece should be sticking out more. Something's not right. Give me 2 seconds to figure this out real fast. Marking that the yellow piece over here on the side should be way longer. There's a multiple. Let me double check. I might have a piece that I put in wrong at some step in the game. That maybe there's 2 yellow pieces and I put the wrong length bar in. Embarrassing. No, that's the right size, but why doesn't it go through? Oh, you know what? I'm just yeah, sorry. I've got these are supposed to be popping through at the same length, and they're not, and it's doing the wrong thing. It's what? You go there. That silver bar should be done there. Oh, I see the problem. Do I see the problem? What? How's the yellow bar supposed to? I am so confused right now. Well, that's supposed to go like that. And I know you can't see what's happening right now. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm confused. It's fine. I forgot what pieces I was on. So we were, I think it was 5, because that yellow bar is supposed to go through more. So that's what I'm having problems understanding. The only thing is it'll make that less rigid. I will have to tear it apart and look at that later. Because I'm gonna sit here and scream for like half an hour going back in steps being like, where did I go wrong? Probably something that's just not pushed in far enough or whatever. So that was 5. An L piece. Big L, no it's not. It's a little one. Okay, so then that's 6. And then this goes here to where? Oh, do I have the whole thing? No. What? Does the whole thing rotate wrong? Is that what's happening? Sorry, I have to figure this out. I've got something wrong, and I need to figure out what's going on here. So, got you. These are supposed to point, the 2 gray pieces are supposed to point that way. You go here. There. Okay, I got the problem. It's sorted. I was not looking at things correctly. I had it rotated wrong. That's part of the thing is you can't see from what's happening on your end, but I'm like really having to lean forward because the microphone's in the way. I know I'm talking like through the back of the mic, so it's probably not coming through loud and clear, unfortunately. I did correct it when we had a whole lot of stuff done, but just the shape of my desk, there isn't a place. I can put that elegant. So we've got that sitting there. So now I need the big L, and I need 1, 2, 3 of these. And I just need to put one more piece in, so go. And we're all cut up on pieces. So I do apologize about that. I was just dealing with that. Hey, Ultrasaurus, how's it going? Cancer Out, just want to let you know that you have some very good intellectual insight in your trolley post on Twitter. Well, thank you. Yeah, no, my whole thing, I'll actually explain where this is coming to. So Twitter, there was a person who was posting, there's what's called the trolley problem from way back. Actually, first of all, you should check out Ultrasaurus, fantastic content creator. It was absolutely fantastic. They do a lot of simulation games like SnowRunner. They do American Truck Simulator. They do Euro Truck Simulator. They do all of those kind of things. Farming Simulator. So definitely someone to check out. If you are into simulation style games, you will have a good time. But to explain what this is, so there is a philosophical / ethical thing that is called the trolley problem. And the gist of it is you have a trolley, it's lost control, and you're standing by the track lever. On one hand, if the trolley continues going forward, it's going to run into and kill 5 people. Or you can flip the lever, which will then divert the trolley and kill 1 person. And it is, if you do nothing, your inaction results in more death. Or taking action to target, like, kill a person, which of those is ethically right? And it's a philosophical thing. It doesn't have a correct answer. I would say it is more correct to save the 5. And you'll have people make alteration versions where you know the 1 person but don't know the 5. But it's a thing. But it's a philosophical thing. And what happened is there was a group from a railroad union said, no, the correct solution is you wait till the first 2 wheels are passed, then you flip the lever, and it turns the trolley sideways, causing a controlled derailment that brings the trolley to a stop and no one dies. And my thing, like, for a philosophical thing, it's totally fine. I don't like it because you'll have something... I want to see your reaction to your response. Alright, I'm curious. I'll take a quick peek at that right now, because I'm curious. It comes with a photo. Alright. Where is the reaction? There it is. Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier. Let me see if we can. So the text that they've responded with, Ultrasaurus response. Alternately, this results in a sick drift across the back tracks, killing everyone. Eurobeat intensifies, and then they had that. I saw the other one that goes with that. Oh, and it's all good, but multi-track drifting. But yeah, so Jay, basically, let me, and I'm gonna hide the screen to make sure. You never know what's going to happen on Twitter. That's not what I'm actually trying to see right now. There we go. But yeah, so like here's the graphic of the trolley problem. So basically the idea is you've got 5 people here, they're in line on the track where if nothing changes, you're standing there at the lever. If nothing changes, 5 people die. If you flip the lever, this person dies. And it's supposed to be philosophical between action and inaction. And then, as you know, the railroad workers were like, yeah, if you actually flip the lever at this time, you can turn the trolley, and it's a sort of controlled derailment that what ends up happening is, yes, the trolley is derailed, but it should come to stop, and the chance of loss of life are minimal. So there is a solution that isn't the philosophical, choose, A or B. But the reason why I actually kind of liked that is the reason I don't like the trolley problem is it's never used in that case. It'll be, oh, we're passing some law like universal basic income or whatever the law is. And people be like, no, there's A or B. Like, the trolley problem kind of thing is like that there is this or this. And the reality is the vast majority of time, there's not two options. It's not binary, yes, no, true, false, 1, 0. There's the obvious answers of yes or no, but then there could be yes, but we amend the law to do this, or yes, but we have these other support structures to help mitigate the negative or the positive or whatever. You get the idea. It's never, there's nuance. It's never that cut and dry. But what people do to win arguments is they will present it in the trolley problem that just is very directly, no, you have to choose. Like, it's like if someone walks up, it's like, you have to choose, are you going to paint your house red or blue? It's like, well, I can also choose orange. I mean, it's probably not the right answer, but I could probably choose orange. Like, it's a false dichotomy. There is not two answers. It is not a true, false, A, B situation that you can have A, but. So, like, A with nuance, or you can have something in between, or, you know, whatever. Now, there's very few things that are truly this or that. And people, the only time I see the trolley problem come up outside of, like, philosophy class or whatever is usually in that context of being like, you're just making a trolley problem decision as a way of forcing you into that binary, I have to agree with you or directly oppose you. There's no wiggle, and that's just not the way reality works most of the time. So I personally don't like the trolley problem because of how it's utilized, nothing with the problem itself. Right, it becomes you're either with us or against us. Or, again, they'll sit there and say, oh, but you're going to hurt the masses to save the individual, or whatever. And it's like, no, you're horribly misstating what the actual thing is. And it's like, actually, I would rather it be this other thing outside of that. But it is creating the false dichotomy there. It's all good. I appreciate it. You're always welcome. But yeah, you get your dinner. My dinner's coming soon. It's in the oven. I don't know what on my glasses. It's probably...
It's not in the oven. It's here.
It's not in the oven. Tim has it right now. It looks delicious.
Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Yeah. I have pizza. Which can be bad about eating because it's what I do. All right. That'll be a good one for when we switch to farm sim. I'll be able to sit there and say, driver take over harvesting this field while I crunch some pizza. All right, so to pick up where we left off, so I do again apologize for the break, but bad Mrs. Rual not saying hi to us. Well, I mean, the problem is you called her Mrs. Rual, and not it's fine. I get that a lot of people are like, I don't know what to call them. We'll call her. Let's see. We can grab the grapes as well. Alright. But yeah, so we'll get there. But yeah, no, it was me venting about that earlier. It was just... Rual is Mr. Tomb. That's fair. I don't disagree kind of thing. I was trying to remember if there's anything there we cared about. Because I was trying to go through and find some other stuff. It's a classic, you know, how you doing, Hank? Hank's wife. It's like, it's like you actively feel frustrated for the character in that moment.
If you please, stop.
Okay, so we're not caring about this. We're just doing this because the quest is going by. Our goal has nothing to do with the actual story of the game. We need to decide, like, we're not focused on it yet. We need to decide, of the various empires of here, choosing one of the main cities of one of the empires, and, you know, targeting them is the way I'll phrase it. Oh, good, we can actually join a tournament, finally. Okay. Did we beat up the guys? I mean, we have beat up a lot of people. Alright, so we're going to skip this round because we're not participating in that one, and we're going to participate in this one. I'm terrible with my javelins. Oh, that's bad. They're a team. I'm not gonna make it. That's fine. I have qualified to the next round because I wasn't the last one to fall, but that was not the smooth. I am not a big fan of javelins. Like, they work really well. They do lots of damage. Oh, don't. AI friend. I needed you to not play it that way. Yeah, once you get two of them with, like, no shield, there's just no getting around them. The problem was my AI friend decided to just, like, run right past and get themselves in between. It's like, I can't help you with that very well. That's fine. I need you to make good choices. And you didn't. Alright, let's go get the looters real fast. It's fine. They're sending 1 billion troops. Cool. We had the other armies involved, so there's no point in me jumping in myself. Just checking anywhere we can give any upgrades to anyone. Oh, another tournament. Because, like, the big advantage with some of these tournaments is if we actually look at the tournament, so I could get a tier 4 weapon. Okay, so this can work out well because we could split them up. Okay. That was my own follower was the other one. Okay, making me work for it. I remember there's a kick button for when people are blocking aggressively. I don't remember what it is though. There we go. Maybe we want to reinstall this. There's a shield badge to do, I can't recall. Space, maybe? We can check space. Nope, that's jump. I don't know why you need jump in this game. All right. There we go. It was E. Oh, come on, I had that one. It's fine. Yeah, you hold your ship and press E while looking at them too? Gotcha. But sometimes you can get some like really good equipment on the cheap that way. And there's like next to no cost for it. Artisans can't sell, gang leaders needs weapons, special weapon order, we're not doing that. And you also don't keep any injuries you get from that, so it's a chance to... Oh, fish. That'll be a way to build up our steward stuff. Your fish isn't even that cheap, buddy. Alright. Like, no quests with anyone nearby at all. That's fine.
Best back off.
To be honest, we don't want to die. Would you take us as fighters? That way everyone gets what you want. You think I'm daft? I'm not going to trust you an inch. That's it, right? I'll make one of you bleed before I go down. That's fine.
On my command, kill them all!
Okay. And we can go figure out where you're at. Oh, they're just way far out there. Okay. I was like, where are they? Alright, and sorted. We were attacking a much smaller group. Okay, that's better than what you have. Alright, we can run up here real fast. Grab this. We're not gonna do the old meta used to be you could sit there and just like work on. Oh, you're under siege, so I can't go there. Like the old meta used to sit there and like grind up your blacksmithy because blacksmithy was ridiculously powerful. Like you get like the very best weapons in blacksmithy. There's a bunch of other, like that's the thing. There's been a bunch of meta strategies in the past. I don't know what any of them are anymore. So trade. Take the junk I don't need. Okay. Tavern. Ransom people. Get them out of here. Okay. We can run over here. I kind of want to attack the purple group as our... Because we talked about in this run, we're going to try and take one of the main kingdoms of one of the groups. So I kind of want to attack, when I say purple, this group down here. And take whatever their main one is, like... Or no, or red? Over here, take like one of their main cities over there. That's like our goal. We might do other stuff in addition to that. I could see siding with one of the art groups, like joining another group, you know, as like whatever, as a mercenary, whatever, as whatever ways of getting off the ground. That tends to be a pretty good way to level up and get started. Just let him go. Because that gets you a lot more reliable fights and all that. Deliver herd? No, you're on your own. Landlord, don't want to deal with it. Army of poachers.
Well, and who do we...
Let's see. Alright. Heard you needed some problem. Yeah, I got a few problems. A few years ago, I needed hides for my tannery, and I hired some hunters. They didn't ask too many questions about where they came from by the skins they sold me. Well, that was a bit of a mistake. Now they're banded together as a gang and trying to muscle me out of my leather business. What can I do? Go to that location and give them a lesson they won't forget. Any other way? I'll get rid of those poachers. Okay, so I need to go over here, wait for nighttime, and then murder some poachers. Fight the poachers. Alright.
Form a wall! Attack!
I don't know why I got put... Well, I mean, I guess I'm the commander versus in the actual group. That's fine. I don't want to be in the middle. Just bully them with the horses. Okay. We took no losses and 1 injury. Just hovering over their shoulder, just being like, stick, stick. Oh yeah, and that's the reason we gotta do these fights early on, is just to level ourselves up. Now granted, there is momentum mechanics in the game, where if you rush someone, you do like more damage with your hits. So we're definitely not taking any advantage whatsoever on any of that. Alright, so you can have some balanced arrows. You can have that mace, that should be an upgrade for you. There's an upgrade in your armor. We'll untrack that. We can't recruit any new people yet. We'll buy products. Alright. So I can't remember if I have to go back to town and turn it in or not, or if we've already been paid. So trade. Okay. So you have artisans, they have their stuff. But I have to bribe my way in? That's not going to happen. And you want me to go be a jerk about things. Yeah, so I need to do quests to get people to like me in the area to try and team up with someone. The Art of Trade, I'm not going to bother with that. Art of Trade is basically they give you stuff on the cheap and you have to go find some place to sell it and all that. And it works. But just not something I want to deal with. Oh, right, because I got poachers. You can go drop them off over here. Special weapon sale, we can go ahead and ransom them away. Alright. So we can try and find one of the armies, or one of the factions to team up with. I kind of want to go down to the, there's the desert factions down here. Almost all of my playthroughs, they end up getting bullied really, really badly. So I kind of want to team up with them as my means of starting to, like, take the fight over here. Just do something different. Hey, Fantasiplex, how's it going? So we'll make our way over there. I'll chase you in the meantime. You're tending to go my way.
We're not looking.
I also find it interesting, it used to not show this screen first.
Form a shield.
Unless you're part of an army, at least that I recall. It's probably a setting I changed last time I played because I ended up getting to the point where I started to split my army up. Which I'll need to do in not too long to start mixed uniting. You're about to get stabbed. Or I'll miss. You're fine. And we gained our level. Continuing to uprank our people to make them stronger. Okay, we gained a level. What do we gain a level in? We just gained a level in general. Okay. So we get a skill point. We've already taken Steward up to the max. Pole Arms is coming along. Yeah, so we'll get Pole Arms continuing to raise. Oh, it's just letting me know that. It'll sit there and be like, these people can join you. It's like, but I'm not going to. I can do the army of poachers again. That's fine. So we can trade our extra junk. The food is doing relatively good. We can go ahead and get rid of our prisoners.
I don't know.
Because all these things will also gain us renown. And renown could be a big deal. So go here, fast forward till nighttime, repeat the process. You back to your doctor's appointment? Excellent. Alright, fight the poachers.
Under my command! Make a shield wall! Charge!
Alright. All sorts of debris in towns. Horse is getting annoyed because there's fences everywhere and it's too dark for me to really see them very well. Can I talk about it? There we go. So many poachers. Yep. Poacher's gonna poach. Oh, hey. That's actually a better one I got. I'll wear that. A masterwork hunting bow. I'll take that. That sounds better than what I have. An even better hat. Yeah, so put that away because you're not going to be able to use that. You can have the balanced bow. You can wear that hat. Those boots are an upgrade. I'll give you that mace as well because it's better than yours. You have the really terrible bow there. Oh, you can actually use that. Alright, yeah, you can go ahead and have the masterwork bow. That's fine. And there's some boots for you. You already have arrows. Take the rest of it. Take the better equipment. Alright, so we got some upgrades. You still have entire sections of your equipment that are just missing, which isn't ideal, but we're getting there. We're gonna drop back, sell our stuff, and move on. Do we gain a level? We gained a skill point in polearms. So chance of dismounting a cavalry enemy with a heavy hit. Damage by infantry in your formation against cavalry is increased. Keep them at bay. 30% chance of knocking enemy back with thrust attacks made with polearms. Alright, so it's clearly the first one since we're not going to be doing a bunch of malicious stuff. And you're good, and you're good. Alright. Cool. Okay. Yep, so sell all that for money. Ransom the prisoners. Okay, so we can leave here. And food-wise, we're doing great because we keep stealing food, you know, from the people we're getting in fights with. No, we're not doing a herd delivery. Alright. We're not doing a herd delivery.
It's been a while.
I heard you've had a problem. We don't need a service from stranger. That's fine. Yeah, I have to win a bunch of these people over if I'm going to team up with anyone. Which part of that is gaining renown from just winning fights. I think there's like renown and fame and a couple other things. You also have trust with the different factions. Art of the trade, I don't care. Listen, I'm working my way down there. This group tends to be more about mounted archers and such. But, even though I'm not going that route... Oh, let's check. Nope. Even though I'm not going that route, I kind of want to side with them. Just because most of the games I played, they never get like wiped out, but they get bullied to the point that they're just a non-participant in the game later on. So I kind of want to team up with them against, whichever way we go. 25 is a lot of looters. They're gonna get absolutely demolished, but it's a lot of them.
Under my orders! Formation attack!
Alright. Where are you? There you are, at the top of the hill. And just absolutely demolishing them. No casualties, and absolutely wrecked them. Got ourselves some rank ups on our people. All of their equipment is absolute junk, so we're not going to bother going through everything. That's fine. You have a quest. Needs tools. Is your fish cheap? It is. Then we can keep building up our levels in Steward. Alright. And now I just need to go to one of their major cities to drop off our prisoners and all that, and keep things moving. Alright, so... do that, trade. All of our food's handled and all that. Let's take out some bandits and all that in the area, run some missions, see if we can't find any of their leaders here who want to cooperate with us without having to bribe our way into town and all that, or into the keep. Nope.
Well now,
So we can escort the caravan. Let's see, had your first experience with public transit today? You hate it? What kind of public transit were you dealing with? Like bus, train, light rail? Because I've definitely, like, I will say I've had small bus. Yeah, buses are rough. I've been very happy whenever I had to use, like, a train, a light rail, a subway, a metro, those. I've had pretty much almost nothing but good experiences. I've only had, like, one or two that are, like, minor annoyance kind of things. But buses I've had problems with. Buses tend to be not the greatest.
Form a shield wall! Charge! Form a shield wall!
There you go. I forgot I don't have a one-handed weapon anymore. Stop hitting me with all your arrows. Just trying to knock down as many of them as I can. Help my companion over there who's getting swarmed. Never mind, was getting swarmed. Now they're just down. Okay. I'm hoping we get some horses out of this. I know I'm getting work done. Broke his shield. All right. Little by little. They're thinning their numbers. So I'm building my army mostly for sieging castles, so like these mounted fights are really not their strong suit. They hold up alright, it's just they don't deal with it quickly. That's kind of where me and the other champions come along. I didn't mean to stab the horse, it's what I did. You're halfway to 100,000? I think we've gained 2 levels in this fight. Ow. Sorry, horse. Your rider's being annoying and blocking my hits. Can't block from behind. Okay, so I think we have just the one left, judging by the fact that all of my troops are, you know, running around and closing in on. All right, the very last learning. You have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. Come on. I'll break that shield of yours. I'm willing to practice. If he wants to be a jerk and run around in circles all day, I'm willing to practice my my archery. I'm fine with that. Okay. New troops to get in. We're just gonna building our archery group. You're literally the same horse I'm riding now, but you are an upgrade for them. And them. There's a light harness for you. Okay. Forgot we even had another person back here, so grab you, grab some of the arrows. We have pretty good sword on that person already. There's no shields or anything. Such an awful looking outfit. Oh, there we go, balanced arrows. You have any gauntlets? Yes, you do. So there's an upgrade. We can take the hood. That's an upgrade. The rest is come on over. All right. That should be the one group of fighters we run to this one. And we had people level. So I have 2 skill points, and I got point in that. Increase thrust damage with pole arms. Pole arm skill to infantry in your formation. Swing speed with pole arms is faster. Swing speed of infantry in your formation. Probably swing speed because we'll land more hits. We have plus 20% carrying capacity for pack animals in your party. Less penalty for trade animals. Party speed bonus from footmen on horses. Melee damage bonus speed to mounted troops or formation. I'll do that one just because it'll help us catch people. Alright, that's fine.
Good to see you. Believe it or not, I mean that. Calm down. We found what? I know, but in return. Splendid.
I don't even want to deal with that issue right now. Let's see. So we got that horse marked. The others are fine. Food is all fine. So sell everything else. Ooh. Troops. I can take a lot of troops on. Let's ransom prisoners. So I almost messed up in a big way by chasing those people.
Make us attack!
Get out of my way. Ow. Just trying to ride around and just pick off as many of them as we can. Okay, looks like the boots on the ground are still doing their job pretty well. Looks like kind of have like two fronts of fighting going on. All right. Go horse. You kill mine, I kill yours. Best part wasn't even my troop, it was one of the people I'm helping. Sorry, horse. Your rider was blocking. There we go. Alright. So we knocked down all of them. We suffered 9 casualties, but they were all the trade caravan we're escorting. None of them were our own people. Feels bad, maybe? And so I was thinking, like, oh, I failed you? I'm sorry. Also, I'm kind of glad it wasn't my people getting hurt. Don't know what to say past that. Considering they're down to 2 people. They're going to be attacked by every single bandit group that comes through here. Which kind of works out for me, because it means we get more loot and we get more time for people to get stronger. Alright. We'll start getting the really good equipment when we start fighting enemy armies and all that, because then we'll get, you know, like, their good stuff. Bonk. Where are you finding the rocks? Like, they're throwing rocks at me, but very genuinely, where are they finding the rocks? We're literally running on sand dunes. Okay. Was the caravan wiped out? Because it said they took 2 more casualties, and there's only 2 left. So I am curious of how that goes. Did we fail the quest? I actually don't care if we did. No, it says they're still alive with 0 people. Cool, I guess. Let's see, accuracy penalty while mounted, don't care. Party speed is increased, yes. Because that'll be very good for us catching up to enemies and dealing with them. We can get more skills and stuff, we've already got those maxed out. Probably add to our own athletics. For when we get dismount, we can actually get around enemies and whatnot. Ransom the prisoners, thank you. We gained another level. Trade. Keep the horse. Okay. So we gained another level, so I guess we put another point in athletics. So our athletics, our steward, and our polearms are now maxed. Please tell me you're done. You have no life left. Sir, I'm going to be real. It is a bold decision for you to be trying to cross it right now.
You got a problem?
Okay, so we have bandits coming out of their hideout to come after them.
Form a attack!
Luckily, they don't have the numbers to be too much of a threat. Yeah, if we deal with the one horseman, they'll get no real hits in at all. And the horseman's down. Okay. And defeated. Ooh. I'm actually surprised they had some pretty solid gauntlets there for us. I left loot. It's fine. It's too late.
We got no
Alright, so I wanted to intercept them because if the other group got in, they're going to get wiped out.
Make a shield wall! Charge!
Alright, well I got a bunch of spearmen chasing me. That's helpful for keeping my people alive. Alright. As I said, once I started warming up, things will improve. Ow. They kind of sacrificed their first person to make it so I couldn't block and then follow it up. Ah, I shot over it. I'm glad he missed. Yeah, because we're just kind of going around doing a lot of harassment back and forth. And anyone who happens to try and dodge me and go through our troops just gets railed on a little bit. We're going to go into the archers pretty soon. I personally found I do like a lot of the Imperial units a great deal. Because they all come with like pretty good body armor. They're not as good for mounted units. But considering I'm planning on going for castle sieges and all that where the cavalry doesn't do a whole lot. Trying to build up our ground troops will be the big thing. Plus, we're just power leveling. That's all we're doing. That's way out of range. They've got just these two left. This one left. Oh, never mind. There's a second one left. These two left again. Alright. Would you cooperate with me? Ow. And there's the last survivor. I knew it was coming. Like the spirit a lot, or just haven't found something else you like. Oh, I generally prefer pole arms. I've played this. I'm not new to this game. It's been a while since I played, but I'm not new to this game. I like the pole arms because very genuinely when you're on the horses, especially against other horses, anything that's got a lot of reach is going to give you the best chances of being successful. And generally speaking, the pole arms most of the time will give you the most reach out of melee stuff. I'm gonna ask you to please keep it in English. I have an obligation by TOS to moderate, so if you don't talk in English, I can't do that. So it's English only. Alright, so mark that to not get rid of. Our food is all good. And sell the rest of this. You guys thinking there's some really nice halberds? Oh yeah, no, we haven't found it yet. I haven't gone out of my way to purchase weapons yet. Alright, for the quests here, it was just... Alright, so let's run up here real fast. Restock our troops. And we have leveled pole arms. Footwork. Combat speed with pole arms is increased. Movement speed of infantry formation is increased. Chance of knocking an enemy down with a heavy hit. I'm gonna go with this. Because that should help us out a little bit. Now, if you're looking for creators who speak your language, your best bet is there are tags on Twitch that you can set your language. You'll find a lot more success than that than just randomly hopping into channels being like, "Hey, does anyone speak my language here?" You know, the tags are there for a reason, and I use them too. So it's not like if you have to be a different language or whatever, it's more of a whole thing. Recruit troops. Everybody welcome to the club. Everybody is welcome. Join on in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let me recruit more. And recruit more. Yeah, you accidentally deleted the English tag once. It took hours to figure out how to get it back. Yeah, I have not had too much problems with like getting it back, I think. Alright, so we've got our army built again. There's a nice group to fight.
Under my command.
Yeah, I don't
I
know what causes that. The issue where sometimes you end up just someone you know you've been following for a while, and then just suddenly you come back like, why am I not following this person? You know, it could be things like, yeah, you have the app on your phone and you like pocket unfollow them kind of thing, or it's really easy to like misclick kind of thing. But it does seem like Twitch just randomly seems to forget. And people have come up with all sorts of theories that they say, oh, they do it if you don't tune into a channel for X number of days or whatever. But almost all of those theories have ended up being proven wrong. It's the same thing where people go, oh, you know, your viewership doesn't count if you're watching a second. Like, people have all these kinds of theories. Like, nope, that's not a thing. There's like a cap on how many channels you can be watching at the same time, but it's actually pretty generous. I'll keep poking in the back. It's fine. The little infantryman who could. Good job. Just regular dude with pitchfork. Just like, I don't care about your mounted armor unit. I'm just gonna sneak up behind you and keep poking you with the pitchfork till you fall down. And I've just solidly knocked them off so that everyone can swarm. And one wounded, no injuries on our side. They're all down. And just like that, I have a contingent of 14 archers. Let's see here. We can definitely get some shields in the other group. Oh! I didn't realize that was Lucky running around there. I was like, who is this guy running around with the pitchfork doing this? I understand. Here, man, you can have an actual spear now. You've earned it. Here, you can have that. We will give you a shield. You have earned actually having some weapons. All right. And the horse are all handled, food is all fine, sell the rest. Alright, do you have anything really fancy that you can, Oh yeah, that's not our budget. I forgot how expensive, like, the top of the line gear is. Because that's usually what I'll do is I'll manage, like, hoard together a bunch of money, and then just, like, buy my way to the best. Alright, I guess we... Trying to remember the best ways for us to, get things going with some joining other armies and all that. Because one of the other nice things if I join one of these groups down here fighting against the units I like getting is that I can just get more units by fighting the people and not losing all of mine. Let's try going to the town here. Maybe we bribe our way into their castle if there's someone here and say, hey, can we be besties? There's no one in the keep. Let's keep... Okay.
Peace to you, stranger.
Alright, have something to discuss. I would like to enter into the service. And how you serve it. My sword is yours, for the right sum. Well, we do hire mercenaries, and some of them, I'll admit, are men of honor. Your reward is 150 gold for every group of enemies you vanquish, or for an equivalent deed. I accept. Let's see. Let me put your sword to good use. You can count on me as of now. Your enemies are my enemies. Honor is my honor. Yep, cool. So now we have various enemies to go deal with. And that'll all be good. We do have an army that's formed over here that we might be able to join up with and get involved in some action. Can I give a recap? I mean, there's not been a any major announcements changed since the last time, since like the other day. The big one is just that the emotes are about done. I could just knock this out while I'm here. I don't care. But yeah, it's mostly just the emotes will be here pretty soon. Oh hey, I need to talk to you. But there's that, and then just the typical stuff I've been mentioning all week. No, I'm not gonna bribe my way in there. Mark that as well. Basically, I'm trying to join up with their armies because then we can get involved in major battles. And that could be a fast way to level, like, tactics and a whole bunch of other stuff. But, you know, we're playing this, we're playing Farm, so we're playing SnowRunner these days. When one of those starts to fall off, then we'll swap in, you know, something else per the usual. Join the continuing siege. Excellent. Well, yeah, no, like it's in a lot of ways, like there is a win that you can do, but
Form a wall! Charge!
but like in a lot of ways, it's not a game with a win. So yeah, so we've got. Oh hey, actually. I'm gonna have you drop back to this position and let them lead the charge. I don't think you should run into 500 troops up there. But yeah, it's kind of you play it until you're tired of playing it. Oh, I am out of position. Let's, Come on, tangle him up. Yeah. Alright, let's not rush their pole arms if we can help it. Okay. So they definitely have a strong terrain advantage. Yep, chase me. I am just watching nothing but red text going down the screen. Because we're trying to throw attacks uphill. It's just not the way to do it. I threw down because I'm like, man, we got so many more numbers than them. There's no way they win this fight. I was not expecting remotely this much of a disparity with the terrain. Having range on top of a hill, just nothing but a mountainside the whole way down, is a very... This is not the way to do this. Oh, do not block me. Please do not block me. Just let me out. I regret my position here. I'm doing what I can. Man, that was... Because it's not like I mispositioned my units. I was going into a fight where we already had, like, way outnumbered them kind of thing. Like, my units are just a small fraction of what was here. Ouch. Stop shooting my horse. It deserves better than this. Ouch. We are just losing ground. Let's see. We need a river crossing. Oh, they're just really decimating our ranks now. Well, now is where we take the heroic decision of running away. Considering I have 3 spearmen left, and yeah, no, the worst thing is the armory I joined clearly had the numbers. It's just they had the terrain advantage and ranged, and just rain arrows down on us the whole time. Where is the edge of the map? There you are. Leave. Can I join your army, please? Thank you. I feel unsafe being by myself with all these big groups around. Really? You're going to attack another group that's way bigger than you? Okay. Our plan is to remain defensive. Okay. So they have way more cavalry than we do. And we massively outbeat them in everything else. But cavalry is the scary thing. The big thing... Oh, man, that is a lot of horse... Oh, we want to catch them in the water. Don't be defensive. Be offensive. Don't... Ah, you're too late. I was like, you definitely want to make them fight in the water. Their faction is all about the cavalry? I mean, both groups are very cavalry heavy. Man, there's a lot of horse archers. So I'll probably try and do to contribute the most I think I can, is I'll try and hang with the horse archers that are on our side, and when they send their cavalry after our horse archers... Oh my god, these rocks. Please stop. Let's be friends. Send your cavalry in to deal with their archers, please. Let's try and circle back and start picking on their infantry. That's not what I want. Oh, these little rocks are so aggravating. I'm basically just trying to harass anyone not on the front lines. Yeah, shoot at me. As long as you're shooting at me, you're not shooting at our main army. Bully their commander a little. I figured he's gonna get stuck in that rock. Just so much. Our promote is just run through their horse archers, doing damage. Let me through. Okay, it looks like you've got the upper hand now. Nope. That's me down. To be fair, I've been harassing their back lines for a while. Yeah, no, I definitely did my part. I would like to look at their troops. Or like my main force. There's just so many of them. You are way late to this party. Said you can't control the AI. I think it's a deliberate decision to make you want to be a bit more on the defensive side, so that you don't just throw yourself in there. I want to find one of our units to follow around. Come on. Yeah, so we have about half as many people still on the field. And I just cannot for the life of me get any of the cameras to be on my own team. Yep. And they're wiping out the last of them. Yeah, looks like our people are retreating. Morale failure. Alright. So battle is done. We have been taken prisoner. I'm honestly surprised we didn't do nearly more damage than that. In the meantime, starting battle morale when you join an ongoing... Okay. So we boost morale whenever we join a fight. We have faster speed. Yeah, we'll do faster travel speed to catch stuff. We get 2 stats. Put those there. Medicine's gonna take a while to catch up. We've already got our athletics high. Not worried about a lot of that. I guess we can put points in tactics as well. So that's gonna naturally go up anyways. Man, I am surprised how badly the army, because we had like 600 units on there, like 400 units, and just... No. You're not taking a third of my money. I'll escape on my own. And probably immediately get recaptured, because I'm... Oh, actually, I'm not that far into enemy territory. And there's a army coming this way. Alright, well, give me a moment to eat a little bit of my food. Actually, it won't be that hard, Jaywalker. By the time I get out, my other companions will have already gotten out. And I can literally just say, hey, join my army. Or join my party. And it takes them like 2, 3, 4, 5 days or whatever to reach you. And you just go around a couple towns and you re-recruit everyone. The big thing is leveling up your army, but that's not that bad. You can go bully some brigands or whatever. Oh. I'm hoping there's a way back here to get around. I don't think there is. Well, that's a problem. Hey, can we be friends? It's kind of mean of you. I am absolutely executing you all later.
Halt there.
And we will surrender because it's 1 on about 700. Or whatever nonsense that was. I didn't realize there was no route around the back there. My plan had to been to run over here as fast as I could and join our army when we got there, but unfortunately that wasn't really an option. At the cheap price. I don't want those troops. I'm being picky at time I shouldn't be picky.
Stop there. Who are you?
I didn't even see you showing up. I was trying to zoom out to see where the next near big city we could go to recruit stuff, but... Okay. So we need to buy food, and we need to recruit troops. So recruit troops. Buy food. We want to go to our clan. So you're still a prisoner. Parties are... I try to remember the button. There's the thing to say, hey, come back. I'll do that in a minute. Right now, we run to the next place, grab some more people. And then we can recruit troops. Okay, so trying to, for the life of me, like I said, to remember, there's a way you can have, I think in the middle right, next to text where it says where they're staying. Sure, let me check. Yeah, I mean, it tells you where they are. I thought there was a thing here where you could say, I would like them back in my party or whatever. I knew there was a way to do that. Like, it wasn't a moderate thing, but it's like, this one I can't because they're a prisoner still. But, yeah, so you're in Astgar, and the other one's in Quasi or whatever, so... You're way down there. Okay, so you got one there and one there. So keep going around, grab more troops along the way, pick up our companions, move on from there. Okay. That's fine. We'll start splitting our stuff up. Those icons to right, maybe. Oh, there you go. Those don't stand out as much as you want. Yeah, so it takes 4 days, takes 4 days. In the meantime, we'll grab some more. Yeah, and that's exactly as it looks like they're disabled, grayed out, however you want to put it. And I see I am being chased by an enemy army. So we're going to wait right here and let them do their thing. You hate the cold? That's fair. Lots of caravans moving around over here. I also like that I'm boogering up their ability to show up here because they're seeing me here and they're like, oh no, we can't go there. There's an enemy army ready to jump on us. You're losing units. You're still a prisoner. Okay, so we've got some of our people back. Alright, so you'll give me +3. Wait. You're in my party, but why can't I set you be here? Get rid of 1 recruit. Yeah, so you're still on your way. You're still a prisoner. I don't get why I can't get them. We could also get another person now to... So I've got more numbers, but I have, like, really, really terrible troops. That's the reason I keep hesitating in that one, is I want... Okay, so we can stop waiting for a moment. We got 2 of them in our party. Why can I not... I don't really understand what's happening right now. So I've got my companions here, and I should be able to go in here and give them, like, assign them to roles here, but I can't. And I don't know why. But it is fairly important that I do that, because that's how you, get yourself lots of benefits. You start specializing. It says 48. No, that's the thing. I have them in my group. They're part of that 48. But I can't assign them roles, which would allow me to then increase the number of troops I can have. Alright, so you finally got away. So you're still regrouping. I can't bring you in yet. Like, for whatever reason, it's made their picture smaller or whatever. You gotta try and reach this other army. Okay, join their army. Cool. You cannot regroup while on a siege. Fair enough. Can I assign any of you? I don't, like, normally their portraits are not miniature like that. That's the reason I'm so confused about all of this. Realistically, we're going to get attacked by a large force and beaten back from here. But we'll see what happens. And then however this resolves one way or another will be about the point of switching stuff. Yep, there it is. Sure. I don't have any units that are under my command here. They're nothing but ranged. Let's not bother. Alright, force their archer into our cavalry. And I knocked their cavalry off their mount directly into our troops. That one's going to be super dead. I don't think it's likely to make up for the sheer number discrepancy we've got going on right now. I was kind of hoping to sneak up behind their lines, because sometimes you can pick off their commander. But I don't see him. Alright. There's our commander. Right in with the infantry, which makes absolute sense. Do I think I could just bully their commander from right from behind? Nope. Instead, I'll just run right into their people. It's fine. We got away with it. Okay, here are all the arrows whizzing past. It's fine. I've lost sight of their commander as well. I'm just a participant. I'm not commanding anything. That's on all the other people. And our people getting absolutely routed. This one we were on a massive disadvantage so far as numbers, though. But it's like just the straight up routing that keeps happening to all of them. Let me through. Okay. Look at those red numbers. Uh-huh. And now we heroically run away. As it's very clear the battle is way past lost. I mean, like I said, this particular one, they very heavily outnumbered us. Which is kind of what I figured would happen. Our plan is to crush them with our cavalry. Uh-huh. I can't escape. I was too late on my retreat. It wouldn't let me escape. Why would you... You're literally watching 900 troops walk away and you're going to attack with 300 troops. I definitely did not choose the winning side for intelligence. Let's see. Loose formations, damage, minus 10% damage to your infantry troops when troops are sent to confront the enemy. Tight formations, damage by your infantry to cavalry troops when they confront the enemy. Tight formations. I can wait. No, wait.
Halt there.
I was waiting in the village. I guess I can't wait in the village. That's like, because you can go into the main castle, so you can just wait them out and be like, yeah, you can sit outside. Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Today's not your lucky. Under my orders!
Under my orders, why are you saying that? You're alone. Okay. The good news is we're actually starting to get set up okay. So like regular units like this, as long as they don't just stand and take it. We can go and just bully them. Would you stop blocking with your weapon? It really is inconvenient for me wiping you out. There, get the one throwing rocks at me. We can bully the one blocking in a minute. Just walking all over the guy. I have no problem running you over the horse again and again until you stop getting back up. There we go. There. Alright, so we did manage to knock that group down real fast. Party morale is non-existent. Okay. I have not used their troops in absolutely forever. But right now, beggars can't be choosers, so we'll take it. Let's see. And the good news is, somehow, none of them are prisoners at the moment. Alright, recruit troops. Hey, Sneaky Spudworth, thank you so much for the raid, and we're gonna be switching games here in a minute. I keep I keep being like, nope, I want to get back to where I know what's going on. And it keeps delaying it. We could take this. We have the fish locked in. We have the horse locked in. Sell all that. Okay. Leave. We can run back over here. Yeah, people were asking earlier that they're like, wait a second, doesn't it take a long time to rebuild your armies? Not really. Like, it takes a little while to level them back up, but you get perks that help with that. Alright. But Sneaky Spudworth playing some Crusader Kings 3, Mountain 2 Bannerlord, and Product Zomboid lately. So if any of those games are your jam, you can find it all there. Alright, what is going to happen is I'm going to really quickly... Oh, I'm not going to be able to catch you. Oh, there's an army. We're just going to join this army here. Probably die horrifically. How's the playthrough going? We actually got some pretty early game setup, and then I joined a group for war, because usually it's a good way of doing build up early on is to join one of the existing factions. Why can I not assign them? I just don't understand. Normally you could assign people you bring in from there. Like right now we're over our numbers, which is fine. We'll just go here and say, hey, you're good. But for some reason with the other heroes, I can't, or companions, whatever, I cannot seem to give them their assignments. Which we had them earlier, but then after they got captured, it won't let them give me back. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Because I really need them to start putting in the other roles. But I don't have the choice. See, we haven't... Yeah, PCU, so what is it? No, it's just... The only option there is if I want to kick them out. Weird. And that was even when we weren't in the army. Anyways, with all that said, what's going to end up happening here is we are at about the halfway point through stream, so usually what ends up happening here is this is the point we would switch games. I kind of kept putting it off because I kept getting absorbed in like whatever the next thing is, because I like to wrap things up before I move on to the next thing. So what's going to happen real fast here is for those who are watching on YouTube and TikTok streams are going to end briefly because that you can't switch categories midstream on those platforms because they don't do this seriously. So we'll go ahead and say goodbye to them. For everyone over here on Twitch, we are going to be switching games. I do